Hey, I'm Jimmy Greenfield, and welcome back to my YouTube page. Now, I wanted to say that there's a lot of other people out there, and on behalf on everything that I wanted to say. And first off, if if you guys are more welcome to join, please like and subscribe to here. So I have a big question for you, and and those who are watching through Cleveland right now or live in Cleveland right now. What is your dream to ever do in downtown besides from sports? And there's a slight chance that that answer to that question will be going out to concerts. With such an case such as J Lo, she was all set to perform on August 20th, later on this summer, but then later on was canceled. But what for? And why did she do it last minute? There was many other cities that she was supposed to do to wrap up the tour until then. She didn't give out no statement, no word from her colleagues and her, as well as her touring management, and nothing. But however, it doesn't actually stop there. There were several other disappointments. That there were a lot of other big artists out there that we all know and love care about the music that didn't came to Cleveland, not even last year. But actually in the case that but some artists such as the Jonas Brothers, Lizzo, as well as Pink came to the arena last year. But however, this year now we got artists such as AJR, Justin Timberlake, as well as 21 Pilots. But however, it kind of doesn't stop there. There are several other big artists out there that actually are big to this day that play over and over on Q104, as well as in the high heart industry in 96.5 of our radio station. And there's other artists out there that haven't came to Cleveland for a while since their last tour. Ed Sheeran didn't came to Cleveland last year. He's currently on his mathematics tour and several stops in the U.S., but is still going to this day somewhere in between European or somewhere else. But there was no other schedule for Cleveland. But I do have an idea to actually schedule these, but I will come that in a bit. So, anyways, Ed Sheeran is still currently on his mathematics tour, but I think the best way to actually do that is to either one, do it later in the fall, or two, try to do a final round of the U.S. League to see what cities he missed to wrap the tour up after his final show. Billie Eilish is not coming to Cleveland. News finally broke saying that she already is released for her new album, which is great. My prediction is that I thought she was actually going to actually release the album first, do a few promotions of the award shows down the line this year, and then get ready for the tour next year. But now that I found out that she's going to tour immediately after she releases it, I did thought it was a bit too soon. But I thought that Cleveland didn't make the list, but Cincinnati did, and I thought, okay, I would say that in words of advice, if Billie doesn't get a Cleveland or several other cities on the list right now, then she has to perform here as well as other cities she missed and didn't book next summer after the tour will wrap up in her international tour dates. But that will actually, time will tell to see what she'll say, but I'll get to that in a bit. And of course comes the biggest fingers crossed and high in the air, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift didn't came to Cleveland last year. She recently missed only about four cities that I mentioned time and time again, such as here, Columbus, St. Louis, and Louisville. But I know those are actually already booked, as you can see on my previous videos. But I know that there's still a chance that she can come here because I want to do on behalf for Travis Kelce, that her current boyfriend that grew up in Cleveland Heights, as well as her guitarist Paul Sidoti, who's also from Cleveland, and hopefully this will get the chance for Cleveland Swifties to see her. And the next one is Queen Bee. Beyonce didn't came to Cleveland during her previous tour. There are several other news articles saying that she actually didn't came to Cleveland, but I don't know why. But eventually, now that she is releasing Cowboy Carter, there's a slight chance that the moment that she actually goes back on tour or not for a stadium show, hopefully this time around, the people out in the stadium will try to give her a second chance opportunity to perform here in Cleveland. But that will save for next summer, as she needs more time to promote Cowboy Carter. and also Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa didn't came to Cleveland at all, like Zero Periods from her previous albums, but actually is still currently on the current tour promoting her new album, but around the UK and internationally. But hopefully, only time will tell to say if she would done come to Cleveland, then that has to be set up for next summer in 2025. So that way there will be a complete, what you call American, uh, touring leg for Dua Lipa to give her that chance. And also for SZA. SZA is on her Kill Bill tour worldwide, and she recently started coming back here ever since a few days ago in May. And why not come here to Cleveland? So, and for SZA, I just don't know why that this was the reason, but I know that there's still plenty of room if and if SZA's watching, if there's not enough room for Cleveland last minute that all the other shows coming up this summer, there's more welcome to try to fit a weekend in basically later down the line in the fall to see basically see whatever fits right. And she's off the list too. And of course Bruce Springsteen is currently on tour, but he's actually currently on a worldwide tour between stadiums and arenas. But he's more than welcome to come here and basically see the boss here in Cleveland at Brown Stadium too. These are big artists that didn't book Cleveland, and why? And the big question is, why aren't these artists, aka singers in the music industry, why won't they give a chance to come to Cleveland? Why? And the big question is, why? What are the Haslams and Dan Gilbert doing for the arena and the stadium? And the thing is this: the Rolling Stones and Billy Joel as well as Rod Stewart are still coming to the stadium. Why not Taylor Swift? Why not Ed Sheeran? Why not even Bruce Springsteen? Schedule something on the schedule list, and then it'll work out through ticket sales. Sure, the ticket sales are expensive, but it still doesn't mean that there's no way how to actually get them here on time. But with all that down, by the time I show you both the Haslams as well as Dan Gilbert and all the staff in downtown who are watching both stadium and arena, these touring lists, as well as the tour dates for these artists in the music industry, they're really important to watch, and they're also really important to see. And also a lot of people in downtown, as well all over Cleveland and fandoms, have been waiting to give their money and their tickets to see them here in Cleveland. And the big question is, what's wrong with Cleveland? What the hell is wrong with the land coming here, as well as Columbus not booking here, but only for those who are small in the music industry? And why let them travel when they want to see them here in Cleveland? This has got to be one of it's idiocy. It's one of those idiotic moments for both the Dan Gilbert as well as the Haslams of the staff of the stadium and arena to not let these big artists and singers come of the music industry come here to Cleveland and just let them give them a chance. But here's what I see it as. If you do let them get the chance to come to Cleveland, it'll make you look like there's still hope and very care in your heart for these artists. But if you don't, you will make yourselves an utter selfish effing fools of yourself that you're just careless about these other people for those that want to go see them. And I'm tired. I am so tired. And to this day with our fandoms, tired of 1, traveling, 2, paying more money, and 3, basically just not getting the chance to see them here in our hometown. So I would like, on behalf of this, here's what I want you to do. 1, just schedule them, double check the schedules of the tour dates. 2, look at my touring schedulings between. And 3, just figure something out to see how the ticket sales can come, or basically the ticket sales can work at first. Then come to me, your guide Jimmy Greenfield, and I your guide, will try to guide you to see how this can work. And the big industry, yes, we're going to try to get Taylor here by the first weekend of October, but in order to make that happen, you just got to come to me, Jimmy Greenfield, contact from Fox 8 to News 5, from Mike Brookbank, as well as people others from CBS, Evnora, and every others that are watching. Please come to this guy right here named Jimmy Greenfield. I will do everything to bring these artists come here to Cleveland. And by the time this video ends, I will show you the dates of these singers to see where, when, and how we can figure this out to try to get them here to Cleveland. Cleveland does matter. Stop making people from Cleveland travel, or else that will keep wasting more money. Well, sure, the tickets are expensive to come here to Cleveland, but that's not the case. The case is that you have to have a warm heart towards others, to other fandoms, and show them that you care, that you can still try to get a lot of these celebrities, as well as people in the music industry, to try to give them a chance to perform here, to either the stadium, the arena, or even the Wolstein and Jacobs Pavilion. There's plenty of other places, and also others such as Tate McRae, as well as Megan Thee Stallion, because I know Tate McRae has once been to Cleveland to perform You Broke Me First for the very first time since the aftermath of the pandemic during vaccine season. And Megan Thee Stallion is still currently going to go on tour, but I still want her to actually come here to perform at the arena or somewhere. But there's plenty more where that came from. So by the time this video ends, I will definitely show every single schedule and date to know how this can work with these singers, rappers, and other artists to know who can come here. So I do apologize if you take everything, if any of you all take anything offensive of what I said, I just want to apologize. I just wanted to make sure, I just want to give a voice out, to give a shout out saying, 1, Cleveland matters, 2, give more chances for concerts and artists to bring them here, and 3, most importantly, mostly focus on Taylor to get her here by the first weekend of October, and then I'll give you everything more to see what's more to come. That's pretty much what I have to say. I conclude. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully Jimmy Haslam and Jim, as well as Dan Gilbert, if you're watching, try to figure something out for these artists and try to get them to perform in Cleveland. And I will try to help you all to see how this can work. And don't forget to like, to subscribe my button. Just leave your thoughts. Leave your thoughts there. Jump down in the comments below and let us know your thoughts, because Cleveland matters. So thank you again for watching. Take care of yourself and have a great day.